All right, folks, welcome to Trading That YouTube channel. We've got Chris Hunter here, HunterFx, and he's about to walk us through one of his recent trade setups here. And you guys are going to learn a thing or two. He's been on the show. We've just done a fantastic podcast. Link underneath the video here to listen to that and find out more about HunterFx. So over to you, fella.
Awesome. All right. So we're going to break down just kind of something I was going over on a live stream here. And I just want to give you guys also the logic of basically what's going to be happening. And we talked about in that podcast that there's essentially two things, to put it very simply, that we're going to be looking for is possible reversal points and what's the trend, right? So we know that it's just going to continue the trend until we get to these possible reversal points. Then we wait for the possible reversal, to put it simply, right? So what we did here on a weekly level here, we see massive moves on the Euro USD pair. So we didn't think that there would be any signs of slowing momentum anytime soon. So I looked at the higher time frame and I said, what's the major level of interest for us here? And clearly for me, it was these highs right at those wicks there, because that's the top of the previous consolidation. I know that there's going to be stop losses, things like that behind this level. So then I just marked that out with a beautiful yellow little line there. And then we knew that each day we would just wait to make sure that the day is, going possibly bullish. And then we would continue this trend until we hit the yellow line. Now we've hit the yellow line. We're not interested in taking longs anymore until new parameters set up for us, right? So all we did there was this morning, we see that the trend is actually coming back down as we're waking up to the morning. So where are possible reversal points for us here on to the upside, essentially? And I see two. This one's a little bit weaker, and it's not a very good level, but it does, kind of get a little wick there, and then we do see a bounce off, but it wasn't very, very strong. We're looking at the lower time frame, right? You can see that the bounce off of it, it doesn't actually break up to the upside. It actually just kind of hits those highs, and then it continues back down. That's going to make more sense in a second here. Now, what we see here on the next option was this is our demand zone, and hopefully you guys understand what a demand zone is. It's the move that basically brought us to those lows there, the initial initiation point, ignition point that blasts us off from yesterday. And then when we came down and we actually fulfilled that, once we fulfill that, I'm now satisfied that any reversal off of this point is going to be an actual reversal. If we reverse short of it, if we did reverse right here, I would have thought it'd be a fake out, and then I wouldn't be willing to enter. But we did hit it, and then we see what's this. Quite clearly, how I'm kind of defining trend here is I'm saying that the moves that are bringing us down, we're now making new highs, right? So it's getting eaten up, basically, in put it simple terms. This move that brought us down got eaten up very quickly. And then what we did is we drew, again, where do we want to enter for a very, very specific, precise entry? We look for our demand zone, once again, that it'll quickly come back to. And our demand zone this time is actually what's called a breaker box. This is something that ICT can teach you. The breaker box is the initial point before that last sweep. So that's why I just entered a trade just based off of that order there. I put my stop behind here. After we've confirmed that trend change, this was a quick little pullback. It's looking for just an optimal entry. And then all we do is we target the highs. But in this case, we let a little bit run a little bit further. So we took most of our profit right around here. And then I left a little bit, and then it hit the profit there because that was our actual final target that we were looking for. And it just slightly passed. So if it's slightly passed, then I know it's very possible that it just does one of these little bad boys right here. Boop. and then goes the other direction. Yeah, so that was the trade. It was a beautiful trade. I think we locked in right around 2.5, 3R, something like that.
Cool. I like it. I like the simplicity of it, drawing the zones, and the fact you don't get in on the first zone. You wait for it to at least reject that zone and then find another entry point.
Yeah, so you're referring to this right here, right?
Just a bit. Well, your second box, the smaller box.
This
That
one,
one.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
don't get on this one, is what you're saying, right?
No, I'm saying like you wait for it to hit the big demand zone, down the bottom, then reject off that, then you get in after it's like broken
Yeah,
through.
okay, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we confirm that it's actually changing trend on the lower time frame off of a higher time frame demand zone, and then we then look for the demand zone on the lower time frame, and that's where we're interested in entering. Yeah,
and would that approach have kept you out of that first demand zone that you drew earlier
this one here.
where it
Yeah,
failed? Yeah,
totally. So this is an example, right, where I would have thought any sweeping action below this low would have been a stop hunt and then a reversal. But what we're doing here, what happened is I was looking for the reversal above these highs, right?
yeah,
Do you see that? We
yeah.
didn't actually break above those highs there, and we didn't actually eat up that move that brought us to the low. So this was just a nice little sweep and then continue back down, right?
Yeah, nice. I like it. And before we wrap up, what's the best way for the guys to get hold of you?
Yeah, so guys, you can probably see a suggested video on the side there for HunterFX, but you can search up HunterFX, watch any of the videos. If you do need to send me a message, there's a Discord in the link of the videos in those videos, and you can send me a message within there, or there's contact me on my website, hunterfx.co. But I
Cool.
prefer Discord. Use Discord.
Brilliant. Well, look, guys, if you do want to check out that podcast we did with Hunter just before this, then jump onto the link below the video. Do remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, and click all so you can get more videos like this in the future. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.